Good morning, this is Trey. He's a Patagonian. What we're doing today is we're going to groom him. His beak is a little long, his toenails are long, and so we're going to show a way to groom him. First of all, we need to have some certain things to make sure that we need a stop bleed in case he bleeds. We need water to make the stop bleed turn to like a paste. We need, these are cat toenails, to cut cat nails for his toenails, scissors to trim his wings, and fingernail files to file his toenails and his beak. And this is our vitamin E to put on his beak after we file it. Some people use a Dremel, but on these smaller birds I like to use just the fingernail files. Some birds you can not tell them, but for safety I like to put a towel around them so in case they get scared. So what you do is you put the towel around their neck, put them on their back. It does frighten them a little bit, but once you get it wrapped around him like a papoose, control him by wrapping him up, a little bundle of a baby. Yes, you are, aren't you, Trey? And get him under control. How you have control of the birds, you wrap your fingers around him so that you have all control of him and he cannot bite you. So start off with his beak. His beak has gotten long. You put your finger under your thumb under his lower beak and your top finger, but make sure you do not close his nostrils because he'll quit breathing. And I pick up the thicker file and start filing, close his beak, and start filing the top part of his beak first. Now his beak is quite long, so you can take the small catnips and just barely nip that off. Make sure you do not have blood coming out. There's not. Oh, whoops, he was bleeding. So what you want to do, that's because we got a little bit of the cuticle. So what you want to do is dip in the water and stop the bleeding with the stop bleed. Also, you can also stop the bleeding by filing quickly, and that coagulates the blood. You're okay, Trey. And if they keep on popping out of it, you just bundle them back up and try to hold them down. You're okay, Trey. Just keep on talking to them, let them know that they're going to be okay. What you want to do is not leave a sharp point on that, kind of round it a little bit. And then as you see that he has formed some scaling parts on his beak, and you just want to pull that off as much as you can with your fingernails. Some people use a Dremel to do this, but as you know, part of the beak has a nerve in it that goes to the brain. If you use a Dremel, that kind of makes the poor little brain go wibble wobble. So I prefer to use the files. And it may take a little bit longer, but as you can see, his eyes are closed and he's enjoying that. It's like a massage to him. And so I prefer to use the files. Like I said, it does take a little bit longer, and they do bite it, but I can pick that up and get it back from them real quickly. And believe it or not, oh, Trey. And if you lose it again, you can just wrap it back up. There, I got a better hold on it now. He's wanting to lick the file. And as you can see, the overgrowth is basically come off. Silly little man. He wants to build that. Make sure if he does bite a little piece that you get it back as quickly so that they don't swallow it. Try and take a firm hold on that so it doesn't open. Kind of, there's a little piece right here that you need to make sure that you get. Now that you got the bottom beak done, you just take a small, their bottom beak is quite, and they'll fight you to do this. You gotta be pretty strong to open this up to see how his bottom beak looks. His bottom beak looks good. He keeps it worn down pretty good, but we're gonna make it a little bit, this side here is a little bit longer, so we're just gonna make that a little more even. He does very well. He's sleeping right now to make it even. How you doing, Trey? Does that feel good? I see that we can work a little bit more on this side. He's got a little more growth on this side than he does the other side. So yeah, we're going to make that feel a lot better, aren't we, Trey? So he is feeling a lot better. Now he does have some of that down here. The same growth down here. So we're going to try him one more time to get under that beak. Yeah, he has the... So I want to get down here, right here, and work right here and get this breath here worked on too. Because he's got some scales. See how that just peels with your fingernail? He says, Mommy, don't get it off there. So I'm just peeling that right off with my fingernails. I don't have to use a Dremel. I know it's faster to use a Dremel, but again, I prefer to use my fingernails and my files, because that's more like a massage to them than having something just scream at you. And lick my finger, there you go. Then we take a little bit of this.
Yes, they do bite.